I tell y'all all the time, man, y'all be vibing to these beats, man. These beats are just introductions, man, to get this live going. And so we capture everything from the beginning, man. But I can tell, man, y'all be really vibing with these beats, man. Sometimes people be like, hey, yo, let me get that so I can go murder that in the studio.
Hey, I like that beat. No cap. I'm getting that. What's that?
It's Fusion Radio, Brian and Keys, and our special guest co-host, man. Been doing a wonderful job, man. The singer and hip-hop artist in his own right, man. HBK Cash in the building, man. Yo. So our guest, man, today, man, this was supposed to happen for a minute, man. For Valley of Reasons.
On me.
Man, it's been a long time coming. But it happened today, man. Our boy Fessa is in the building, man. He's a hip-hop artist and engineer extraordinaire.
432, how y'all feeling, man?
No doubt, man. Excited about having you, brother, in the studio, man. Got a lot of music for us to sort of like delve into, man. And so definitely excited about doing that, man. So if you could, man, or whatsoever, man, talk to us about what inspired you musically and then what inspired you to get into being an engineer, man. Because I think it's dope that you engineer and you're an artist at the same time.
Really? Okay, so it really started with me loving beats. Like, I always used to be asking my pops, like, what is this? What's this sound right here? I know what a rap is. They doing the words, but what's this in the back? The first song that really sparked my interest for real was Memory Lane with Nas. I'm getting that. What's that? That dun dun ooh, dun 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 dun. You hear me? I'm getting that. Oh yeah, I need that. What that is? And then another one, that Kanye West, Through the Wire. I'm like, I didn't even know somebody could rap over vocals. I'm asking my pops all about that song. He get that. He from Chicago. What's his Kanye West? And then after that, it just built up from there. I wrote down there, and in my third grade, what you wanted to be when you grow up. I wrote that I wanted to be a producer and an architect. It's crazy. I'm in IT right now too. It's crazy. Sidebar, but yeah.
That's what I'm talking about, though. See, I be feeling that same way as an artist, you feel me? Like, it be to the point, like, I be telling bro sometimes I just listen to beats just to listen to beats. And not even so much just on some, I'm going to listen to them and rap to them. It just be like you said, it's certain things in them, like the different instruments, the different things that actually come together to make the beat that you be like, man, that's cold, you feel me?
Yeah.
So I definitely appreciate that, and I definitely understand what you mean by that. So it was like, so at what age or what time did you really dive in it? Because I know you've been doing it since you've been a kid. You've been a tree since you were a kid. But when did you really put that forth effort? Like, okay, now let's actually start doing it, though.
It's been a couple of different times. So, and I think this was 6th grade. My homie Ashanti, he had a mixtape already before everybody. This was like when we was kids. He started a group called Minority Report. Now, back then, I wasn't rapping, but I was like the hype man for everybody. We had a little talent show. This was in elementary school. Then we fast forward. And then back then as well, my dad seen that, I had a spark in music. So he bought me like some equipment. I still got it to this day. But this was when I was young, so I didn't really know how to use it. I just let it sit in my room for years. So fast forward, SoundCloud come out. My cousin, he freestyling during the weekends. He like, man, bro, go ahead and put something to this. So me, my little cousins, we went ahead, dropped a song. But it was really just playing. Then we fast forward 4 more years. Well, no, like 2 more years. I meet my brothers. That's we winning. So I went to high school with all these cats. We just started a group from there, and it just been going there since then. For real, for real.
So, what's the hardest part about being an engineer? And what else was I gonna say? What was the hardest part about being an engineer? And how long did it take you to fully master it?
Man, the hardest part about being an engineer, for real, what people don't know is you producing the moment. You got the equipment and everything like that. That's cool, but you gotta make the artist feel like they the man, they Superman, Superwoman. So you produce that moment for them. And then once they perform that vocal the best type of way with the character, you can go from there,
So like, okay, with you being an engineer, what type of software do you use when you be engineering and recording people's music?
Pro Tools. But I didn't record it on everything. When you a music maker, I'm sure y'all know, man, we'll record it on anything we can. We'll record on the phone.
For sure. It's a lot of band lab kings out here that's
hear
going
me?
crazy though.
You hear me?
And
Shout out to the band lab.
That's why I said band lab kings, because I ain't say it like to slight them, but it's like it's people out there that's making music on band lab that you'd have thought they went into a real
no
studio
cap.
that they paying real money to be in though. You feel me?
Yeah.
Cold though.
For real.
So like you was telling me in the beginning as far as like how you transitioned and how you started and stuff like that. So did you start off making music first, or did you start off making beats first?
I was making music first, but it really tumbled into each other, because as soon as I started making music, I'm like, I need some more beats. Because I'm getting every beat that I could get on. And then I started paying for beats. And then like the producer told me, Ambi Lyrics, I'll never forget, she like, if you start practicing making beats today, you'll be selling beats in a little while too. I'm like, took it and ran with it, bro. You feel me? I started practicing that day. Yeah, it just came hand in hand for real.
Fusion Radio with Brian Stinson and homie Keith, man, on with guest co-host support, HBK Cash, man. Got a brother in here, man, Fessa, man. So describe to someone that's hearing you for the first time, man, your style and sound to them, you being an artist.
Man, my sound is very Fessa. You get what I'm saying? It's you're not gonna hear it from nowhere else, and that's the perfect thing about it. It's like, you get it from the source for real. It's me. It's that Chicago essence mixed with that me. I can't explain it. I'm out of the world though. You seen You the Prototype, Andre 3 Stacks.
Yeah.
Not what it sound like, but what it look like. That's how I feel a lot. In my mind it be a lot going on, but once I get it out to the actual Pro Tools, then it sound pretty neat.
All right, man. So you brought us 3 songs, man. I love this, man. 3 songs, man. And this is where we allow you to be music director of the station. Direct the show as far as what we gonna play first. So you brought What He Do,
Executive, me.
Save Up, and Don't Feel Bad. Which one you want to play first? And then tell us what was the backstory behind it.
Okay, we gonna do Don't Feel Bad.
Don't Feel Bad.
I want to play that first.
Okay.
All right, y'all, man, I wrote them lyrics because I'm a grown man. You get what I'm saying? Don't feel bad. Meaning, for real, though, on a serious note, it's like you go through things in your life, you put yourself through things a lot of times, I didn't put myself through that, so don't feel bad. So listen to the song, y'all gonna hear it.
All right, we're back in this second, man. Fusion Radio, Brian Stinson and Keys, and HBK Cash and the homie Fessa. We're talking with right now.
Have you ever ran miles just to end up in the same position? Talking to the walls in my room, nobody listen. Been through tribulations, been through trials that do was grimace. But that's my presentation, going out, pushed to my limits. I just watch them change for a change, now you glisten. I've been through some pain, grandmama say it's part of living. I didn't put myself through so don't feel bad. Eat this like it's part of my regiment. Juggernaut, better not try it. My street, I'm starting to riot. I'm was a pandemic survivors. I'm leaning, I'm stepping. Big stepping, I'm talking Goliath. Got a castle, it's just not a house. Got a den big enough for a lion. And they eyes and I know when they lying. But my papa's away up papaya. Got the juice, cut you off, you can't buy it. Airplanes, I'm taking them higher. Plugged in, you can see the supplier. Bob Marty when you hand me the lighter. Don't gotta pay the fee, I'm a finer. In the hood like this is Al-Qaeda. I put myself through that, so don't feel bad. If I come through your just don't forget the racks. I'm fresh as hell, put it on in the stove, cut off the tags. But the whole world drove, let's see if we can fit that in the bag. Don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. Have you ever ran miles just to end up in the same position? Talking to the walls in my room, nobody listen. Been through tribulations, been through trials, that was grimace. But this my presentation, going out, pushed to my limits. I just watch them change for a change, now you glisten. I've been through some pain, grandmama say it's part of living. I didn't put myself through, so don't feel bad.
So vibing like that though, you feel me? Cause that's a real vibe right there.
Man, appreciate it, bro.
So like, is that the trajectory you try to go in all your songs? Is it a vibe like that, like on some slow? You feel me? You can ride to, do your thing like that, or is it like different every song?
So, like y'all last guess, I'm a Gemini, so it'd be different for different days. One day I might want to rap on some all soul and just chop it up and be on the soul beat. The next day I'll be like, man, let me go to L.A. real quick and get on the stuff Kendrick just dropped. You know, like a DJ Mustard type beat, or let me get on some Jay Dilla type. You know, I like everything. Love everything, actually.
So, like, what's certain people, as far as like artists that necessarily inspired you to rap the way that you rap, or just artists that inspired you in general?
I would say the first person that come to mind, I'm rocking with Kendrick right now. What he doing for the culture, I'm rocking with it. But that ain't how I rap at all. I just like the way, you know. But I would probably say who inspired me, man. Ab-Soul more so than Kendrick, I would say, because Ab-Soul, you know, he got that, you know, that uniqueness, that flow. He bend it around. I like to say what I like to say without being overly technical sometime in my raps, or I could go real technical. But it's, you know, probably like Ab-Soul. Let me see, Ludacris. I was rocking with Ludacris heavy.
Luda.
Shorty, you know, Chicken and Bill. Shout out my big sis. She got me that out the CD player. You feel me? Too Fast, Too Furious, Need for Speed Underground. You know, them type vibes, you know. So I'm coming from that era for real. You know, you already know Ye, Pete Rock, you know, like them type of them producers. I like producers a lot. Jay Dilla, you feel me? That Donuts album, you know, just stuff like that. And then R&B too, Mary. We were just playing Mary in the studio the other day, crying. What else? You know, anything that 90s feel, anything with that soul, anything that feel good for you.
Okay, so with you being an artist and a producer, if you familiar with Speaker Knockers, he was an artist and a producer. So
what? He was just playing Speaker Knockers.
yeah, so like I was gonna ask you, like,
hey, rest in peace, bro. Sorry, Speaker Knockers, bro. Definitely you, gang.
I was gonna ask you, so like, do you feel like he kind of influenced you a little bit, or like, do you appreciate him?
You heard it. You feel me? He definitely, because he was a superb producer. Yeah, he was cold. That man had it for real.
I want to be like him too. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, I just recorded a Lonely freestyle, bro. Behind me, hey, shout out my team, HDL. We winning Pro 32. We did Lonely a couple of times. Speaker Knockers, no cap.
I ain't gonna lie, Speaking Knockers is definitely ahead of his time, though.
You feel me?
And the crazy thing about like when certain artists be passing away and stuff like that, or when they transition, it be seeming like just before they transition, that's when they really got in their bag, though.
Yeah.
And
Same thing with Let's Go.
You feel me?
I ain't gonna lie. Lil bro had something.
No,
that was
for real.
my little brother era, but he playing me, you know, stuff Lil Schoon playing. He slick though. He saying some slick. If he could have made it a little less, you know, crash out, you know, and put something in there, then it would have been decent. But you know, man, shout out to youth though. You know, they trying to get the aggression out however they can. Yeah.
For sure. So, doing the research and stuff like that, we see you dropped a couple of tapes. So, one tape that I seen that you dropped in 2023, you feel me, was the Miyagi tape. So, let's break that down a little bit. So, like, first break down the name and just break down what the whole vibe was with that tape.
All right, the Miyagi tape. Shout out my bro Miyagi, first and foremost, Miyagi Beats. It was my first tape where I took the back seat as a producer and let a producer actually go ahead and make all of the curations, if you will. So it was me and my homie Miyagi. One of my clients, Lucky, he a real cold artist too, a Hispanic cat. He came in with Miyagi. That was his producer. This was years ago when I had my first studio, and we just locked in since then, and he sending me beats. And one day I'm just, you know, we got that Karate Kid flow. I'm just thinking in my head, like, I said something of that nature in one of the songs we was recording, and then it just went from there. We started building it around like the Miyagi tape, and we just kind of started theming it with the Karate Kid and everything. So
How many songs on there?
I believe 9. I believe it's 9 songs. If I'm not mistaken. I make so many songs. Bro.
So like even with that though, with making so much music, like when it gets down to the point where you ready to drop or you ready to figure out your rollout and stuff like that, as far as whatever single or album you gonna drop, what's that process like? And I see you got your team with you and stuff like that. So like just talk about like what they mean to you as far as that process is picking certain songs, because I know they be like, nah, bro, that ain't it, or nah, you need to drop that. So like, just tell me like
songs. Yeah, for sure. So what I do is I'll be in the studio locked in, making a million songs. Then it's like it pile up, and then I'm like, hey y'all, come listen to this, and then we'll like curate which songs go with which songs and which bodies of work fit with each other, which beats kind of fit with these beats, and it kind of like formulate itself in a way. If y'all ever just, as an artist, you get that expression, and I got a big whiteboard at the studio too. So it's like I visualize everything, and I just write it all. We write all the songs down, and then we start curving out different sections of songs. These songs sound good right here, or this for this era, and this for this. And it's like when we making new songs, we had that in mind, kind of. Not when we making a song in the beginning, but when we done with it, we like, oh, okay, that sound like, boom, that sound like this sound like that. So it kind of go in that direction for real.
What was I gonna say? I was gonna ask you, for younger artists, how often do you feel like you should be in the studio, and also how important do you think it is to be consistent with music?
It's imperative. You gotta get your 10,000 out, 100,000 hours. You gotta keep working. That's one thing that's gonna separate you from everybody that be regular. Everybody that feel like they doing it too, they not doing it the way you doing it. You in the gym, Kobe, for real.
Yeah.
So even talking about that though, like the process though, like with making so much music, how do you stay fresh? How you stay like invigorated and stuff like that? Because like I know just pushing out and cranking out so many songs, I know it wears and tears on you and stuff like that over time. So how do you stay consistent? How you keep working and just keep fresh and keep coming up with different things?
It's like this. Live life too. Once you live life, you're gonna have so much to talk about. Raise your kids, do the right thing, go to church, go to the strip club, do whatever you do, and you gonna find inspiration there. I'm for certain you are, because life is interesting. Life is stranger than fiction, for real. You just gotta look at the details of everything. You gonna find it. And then really, like the other day, we was making a song. A lot of times I'm the first one. Let me get on the song. Man, I sat there and really, and I'll let bro get on the song. Then I'm sitting there. I got on there. Then I'm getting that. I just sat there. I let one line come at a time sometimes. Sometimes I'll do the verse in 5 minutes. Sometimes I'll sit there for 5 days. And I really want to sit there and like formulate my words. So it's just like your inspiration for real. You got to follow your heart. For real.
For sure, man. That's what I'm talking about. So like bro said, we got 3 songs for you. We paid the first one, you feel me? Don't feel bad. So I think it's time to hear another one. So out of the other 2, we got What He Do and we got Save Up. So which one you want to pick out of those 2?
Let's go with that What He Do.
What He Do. So before we get into that though, just break that down a little bit and tell us a little bit about the message of What He Do.
What He Do is that vibe you turn on at the barbecue when it's getting a little late. The kids then went inside, they finna take a nap, start pouring them drinks a little bit. Nah, it's getting that, ooh, okay, I feel it. Roll some legalities, and then do what we do, vibe out.
Yeah, we love to meditate here on Fusion Radio. We do our thing. For sure. So that's what I'm talking about, man. So we finna get into that What He Do, man, by my boy Fessa, and we finna take this little break, and we'll be right back on Fusion Radio.
Go.
Where the movies at? I be dressed up him if you average, if you one of ours. No, I charge it if it's platinum, cut the cards. Ain't gotta worry about them diamonds, we gon' bring shards. This a plan, not a scheme, just play a part. Don't play the rules, you just became food, just made for sharks. Off the scale, doing numbers, you can't put on charts. You can't see inside my mind, it's like a work of art. Put it right there, without moving that. Laughing to the banks, them drugs, I'm found the truth in that. When inside garage, my roof is gone, came out, my roof attached. Got a new like a Barbie, got a new like a brat. We gon' shoot a scene, something on Cinemax. I was going deep without she was finna tap. Well, if she thought I got that reach, I catch it. Said she was a freak, I think you met your match. Put her in her out, tryna see how I can keep your soul and get your feelings back. I can't f with none of snakes, Spidey since I feel the trap. I'm not Jay-Z, but Volume 3, I feel like the real is back. I don't dance, but bitch, I'm grooving that. She say she don't need no pill to get her wet. Yeah, you do it, but can't do that without looking back. I can't get stuck up on them images, you too attached. Executive producer, now where the movies at? I be dressed up like Virgil, I bring Louis back. Snuck outside the house with extra than her Louis bag. I need a project big, think about bringing Juvie back.
That's what I'm talking about, man. That's one of them joints you gotta hit that Kodak box today. Yeah. You gotta vibe with that, man. You gotta do your thing today. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Me being an artist, I can't be no hater, bro. When it comes to good music, bro, I gotta tell a person like your song is good or what you doing is amazing. You feel me? I'm not no hater. It's like just with me being an artist and understanding the craft and understand how certain people put in the hours and the time to do it. It's like I understand the grind. So I could never be sitting here. You know how some people will listen to your song there. Yeah, it was cold, but you feel me? Like, nah, like, you feel me? Like you ain't. It's nothing wrong with giving nobody their props or giving nobody their flowers.
I appreciate you, black man. No cap, I really do, bro.
For real, cause I ain't gonna front the move. I'm sitting here listening. I'm like, man, I wish I was finna come in after that last verse.
Hey, look, don't worry about it, bro. We already know we produce, so man, I'm gonna get y'all info. We finna collab, bro.
For sure.
No cap.
Cause like even out the air, I'm listening to it. Cause see, like I don't know. See, my process as far as being an artist, it might be a little different than how yours is and how his is. See, like me, I'm listening to your song. It go like I'm the type to go back in. Okay, I'm listening to the beat, but I'm listening to the certain things. Like I heard that saxophone come in there. You feel me? Like things like that. I would have took that my verse when I would have went in my verse. I would have tried to play off that or something. Like I would have came in totally different than you would have came in.
I get what you're saying.
So it's like to listen to the song. It's like okay. That's what it reminded me of why I even started making music in the first place. Cause that's cold, you feel me? It's like, come on.
Hey,
man.
bro, that's why I started too. It's like you hear something and it's like you want to do something. You want to put your take on it, kind of.
Exactly.
And that's exactly how it was with my homies because they were super rappers. You get what I'm saying? I'm here. I heard a beat. Shout out my boy .9. I hear this beat. I'm like, nah, y'all can't rap on this beat. This beat mine right here. Oh God. And that's how it really sparked me. I appreciate you, bro, for real.
For sure.
So basically what I want to ask you is, do you think you would be the same person if you wasn't doing music, or if you wasn't, what would you be doing?
No. I wouldn't be the same person.
Same thing, no.
I don't know what I'd be doing. What y'all like doing? Cause when people ask me, I like going to the studio. I like my daughter.
For sure.
I like my baby mama. I like my mama. I be around them. You feel me? Like I really feel fulfilled like being around my family. I be going out sometimes, like we might hit the Wicker Fest, but other than that, you know, I like networking, going to the studio, seeing how the music make people feel more so than, you know, just really going out there not consciously. And, you know, I like to watch the crowd and see how they were how they react to certain things.
No doubt, it's Fusion Radio, Brian and Keith, and on guest co-host support, man, a homie, man, HBK Cash, man, got a guest, man, Fessa in the building, man. So I want to build on a couple of accomplishments, man. One is, man, you was nominated for Engineer of the Year in 2023, man. Talk to me at the 312 Awards, man. Shout out to them for what they're doing with their platform.
Shout out to them.
And so how did that feel, man? And take us through that whole, like, feeling when you got the announcement.
It was really a surprise because I didn't really expect it. for real, I just put it out there like, hey, y'all, you know, they nominating people for Engineer of the Year. If y'all, you know, y'all rock with me, go ahead and pitch me to them. And people ended up really supporting and getting behind it, and I ended up getting a nomination. I forgot who I lost to, but you know what? It was a great experience because it really put me out there, and like it gave me some great recognition. And I really appreciate the award show for doing that for me.
So another dope accomplishment. Like we did play music from this project, but we haven't talked about it yet because we want to save this for last. Man, is 2024, which we currently in. You released Fine Arts, the album, man. Talk to us about Fine Arts. Take us through the whole process and why it's Fine Arts as the name.
Man, look, Fine Arts, and then what he do actually is on Fine Arts, low key, y'all. But Fine Arts was like my 10-year anniversary tape. It's like what is the magnum opus, if you will, of what I got going on. So like that saxophone you heard in the background, that was Zay Connie. Shout out to Zay Connie. He be all around the city doing his saxophone work. It was just me coming together and really putting all my sounds, everything that I really wanted to hear as an artist and as a consumer, you feel me? And a lot of that I took the back seat on in the beginning of the album, but then like towards the middle and the end I produced a lot. I got some of the producers with me too, but man, it was just putting all that together. Fine Arts, it was like the representation of where I came so far. Yeah.
And then, man, I want to build on that. We hear the album, we hear these other awesome accomplishments, man. What's some of your long-term goals, you as an artist and you as an engineer?
Man, really, I really see myself opening up more studios throughout the city. Just giving them kids like a place where they could go is affordable, because that's all I needed at the time. Like, it was hard for me to find a studio, so that's why I started one. So just starting more studios, couple of Grammys, trophy room. You hear me?
Yes, sir.
That's about it, you know. Property, community center. 432 Community Center, no cap.
Okay, so as artists, I feel like we know, like, as long as we doing music, it's always gonna be people talking, you know, putting in their input. What is some words of encouragement for artists who can't deal with like hate and criticism?
You better close your ears, brother, because it's gonna be a lot of that.
Yeah.
Look, somebody just told me a couple of days ago, this song weird, don't send me this. I'm like, damn, okay, well.
What?
Well then, I'll just take my talents elsewhere. But you know what? It's crazy because I got that news that I was gonna be performing at this nice showcase for another great radio station in the city, and it was the same day. So I was feeling like, dang, she called me weird, but at the same time, I must be doing something right.
No, cause see, one thing people gotta understand as far as being artists, like everybody not gonna like your music. You feel me? I didn't grasp that at first when I first started making music, but over time I had to understand that, cause it's so crazy. I just did the same thing, bro. I just put out a song, you feel me, not too recently, and I sent it out to somebody in their inbox, and they text me back the same thing, something like that on some. Yeah, bro, it ain't this. You ain't gonna never make it. Woo this. I'm like, God bless you. Right? I ain't even going. You feel me? Cause it really motivated me though. If anything, it made me like, yeah, let me go harder. Cause okay, why did you take the time? You could have just read my message. You could have just looked at it, then responded or something. But you took the time to write that out.
Yeah, it's like you took the time to really send out a message that you thought that would discourage somebody with him. It just really added fuel to the fire for real. Hey, one time this girl told me, she say, you ain't got the voice to rap. You shouldn't do that. Woo out the band. This is when I first started. Do y'all know this girl came to me a year later? I'll be listening to all your songs. Ooh, this my favorite song. This is a true story. No cap, for real. So look, you could change people's mind. People's mind change every day. Who y'all voting for? It's gonna change every day.
That's what I'm talking about, man. So just before we get up out of here, man, I got this last question for you and stuff like that. So I know you love doing both. You feel me? I know you love doing both. You probably great at doing both. You feel me? Most definitely. But if it came down to it, if you had to pick between the both, engineering and being an artist, which one would you want to deal with, and which one would you pick?
I'm rapping, brother. I'm rapping. I I ain't gonna lie, because I love engineering, but it's just something about hearing myself talk. On the real, it's that expression. If you can't express yourself, you might go crazy.
No, for sure. Definitely is, man. So that's what I'm talking about, man. I ain't gonna lie, every time I get a chance to come in here and vibe out with you amazing artists, you amazing people, it's always a great Saturday for me. You feel me? That's why, you feel me? Me coming up on that anniversary, finna be 2 years, it just seemed like, it don't even seem like it's finna be 2 years, but you feel me? It's finna be 2 years in September, and I just love the opportunity that I get a chance to come in and vibe out with y'all. But before we get up out of here, man, we got 2 things to do. First, I need you to get your social media so everybody can tune in with you. You feel me? And listen to that great music. But we also got one more song from you called Save Up. So I definitely need you to break that down for us and stuff like that and let us know what was going on with Save Up before we get into it. But definitely give us your social medias first, though.
See the Professor on all platforms, Instagram, Fessa, Fessa. Just type it in. You could Google it. What else? Fine Arts. Go listen to that. Fine Arts. It's on Even Biz too. We on the road to 10K albums sold for real, independent. I ain't got 10K, but we on the road though. On the real. Hey, it's crazy because like, man, I've been able to really get into this independent bag for real. And I urge like each artist to really start looking to see how y'all could sell y'all music independently to the crowd that y'all have, because it's really it's a doable thing. Anybody can do it. Everybody. For real.
That's what I'm talking about.
I don't even remember the song y'all talk. Man, play the song. I don't got. Can I tell y'all the story after? Okay,
you
all
can tell
right,
it to us after. So
let's listen, y'all.
So we finna get into this Save Up, and then we gonna transition back one more time to let bro explain it to y'all, and then we'll be back.
Top of the beat, man. Nomad made it.
I know that we done, but I thought you were the one, so I gotta run. Up before the sun, would've never gave you up. Guess I'm out of luck, out of love. Never wanna judge, but you never had it much. I need feeling stuck. Thank you for the nudge, I won't ever play with crumbs. It was one and done.
Let's not make this complicated. Ahead of my time, but I still got time for patience. She was on my side, that was my rider lady. And time when I found out her moves was calculated. She was Eve, I should've read that Alpha David. You seek forgiveness from the Alpha Omega. It's the root of evil, baby, I got paper. I just got a blessing, pass it to my neighbor. Light variety pack, she picking different flavors. Times when I swapped out, I snapped like alligators. Running back, this not time related. I do not put up with acts, you can't get nominated.
I know that we done, but I thought you were the one, so I gotta run. Up before the sun, would've never gave you up. Guess I'm out of luck, out of love. Never wanna judge, but you never had it much. I need feeling stuck. Thank you for the nudge, I won't ever play with crumbs. It was one and done. You gave up. You gave up.
Gave up, losing my number, you gave me up. Mind, body, soul, stay out the drugs. Mind, body, soul, stay out the drugs. Bipolar, falling in and out of love. Gave up.
That's the homie right there, man. Fessa, man. Our guest right here on Fusion Radio with Brian Stinson, Keys, and our special guest co-host, man, singing hip-hop artist in his own right, HBK Cash, man, gave up. So you got a chance to hear it, man. You know what I like is when I was sitting over there, I was laughing because we had a real moment before this song came out. He was like, It's like, okay, I need to remember what I was talking about. I done made so many songs. I done engineered other people's songs. And
I swear, man, you know what? And I appreciate y'all for letting me get back on here and remember what I had to say. So look, Gave Up was me and my homie Truth of Mother Nature. Now, Truth is one of the best artists that I know. She dope. She be going crazy. We was just in the studio one day. She flying around all around the world. She famous. But anyway, she came to the studio one day, and we was just vibing out, and that's how we do, like, just make a bunch of songs that day every time she come to the studio. And that was one of them. That was just one of them, for sure. Like, we had a lot more.
Okay, so the last thing I was going to ask you, could you speak on affirmations? Cause like a lot of people ask me all the time, like when I perform, how you be having so much confidence? Why you not nervous? Like, and I tell people like affirmations and like telling yourself that, you know, you could do it and you that guy. Like, you got to tell it to yourself. Like, you got to tell it to yourself. You got to believe it to yourself.
Man, really, you wake up in the morning, look in the mirror, you got to look that man in the mirror and really pep talk yourself. So it's like, I ain't gonna lie, you got to really believe. That's why when I hit the stage, I think about my lyrics so much, because it's stuff that I really feel. You got to say what you really feel. If you really believe it, then you're going to put yourself in that mode for real. So that's how I use like that. My music is like my affirmations for real.
Yeah.
Like, it put me in my mode where I'm like, damn, I made that. I did that. I can do that.
Yeah, I like that.
For sure. You know what? It's crazy you brought up affirmations too, because I teamed up with the High Park Therapist, and we dropped a mixtape with the 9 chakras. So we went through all the frequencies. My favorite frequency being 432. That's the name of my production company, man. And the rest of the 8 chakras. But we just went through each chakra and just tuned each beat to each frequency and really put y'all in that mode. Like, y'all might want to check that out too. It's called Meditation for the Masses.
no doubt, man. Can I say, man, this was so much fun, man. Even though it took a long time for it to happen, man.
Man, look, man, I appreciate you, Brian, for real, bro. Like,
no doubt, man. Like, just to bring y'all in, because I see some of y'all like probably go like, man, why does it take a long time? So a lot of you guys like, man, really reach out to Fusion and have no idea that Fusion is actually just one day a week live. That's why we have about 4 or 5 guests a show, because we're only actually live once a week, and we try to not have people wait for long. But y'all know, with 1 day a week and 5 guests, y'all can imagine somebody still is still gonna be a minute. But we definitely appreciate the patience, man, and you know, we definitely, man, appreciate the opportunity for everybody that we get the chance to talk to, whether it be artist, comedian, business, entrepreneur, you name it. And so we definitely appreciate the love all throughout social media, man, and just trying to do something on Saturdays to celebrate people, man. Celebrate people that's dope. And there's so many of you guys out there. We don't want anybody to think that they left out. That we definitely are paying attention to what you're doing. And trust me, when there's some openings in the schedule, we will definitely reach out and celebrate you right here on Fusion.
man, love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Fusion Radio, I appreciate everybody. 432 Fessa, just remember it. Just make it a mantra in your mind.